All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Badash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who's teaching this truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that scatter four corners of the earth, which you so-called Negroes, Latino, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the true Israelites that's coming up, the elect nation of Israel. And that's nation that the Lord is only dealing with. Okay? So, brother Yawanathan, GMS Detroit, getting off work, and I don't know what I'm going to entitle this lesson yet, but, me just paying attention to news, because being a prophet of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we gotta be watchmen. So, of course, watching edifications through brothers, but you also got to watch the news on current events. And one I want to touch bases on was the fire, the great big fire that's going on in LA. Now I need to do more, because, like I said, I wanted to find out how this all started, so on and so forth. But when you look at mass things, chaotic things, I'm trying to find a different word for it, but great tribulations, like issues like World Trade Center, for example. That was something on a grand scale, and now we see that we got people who didn't make it out there. Real life chaos. And, we all know, we know, it's to a point now, we know who's doing these things. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is slowly pulling back the curtains and revealing who the true devil is. I was watching beloved brother Mahalo believe GMS Kansas City, and he was talking about the brother that had a testimony on what he saw, like Satan, so on and so forth. But he made a statement that made hella sense, and he was like, hey, he was like, listen. He said, it was basically like, listen, you Edomites is worse than the spiritual counterpart, Satan. The spirit, Esau is worse than the spiritual counterpart, the spiritual Satan. But, yeah, think about it. Even though he's on the wicked, on the left-hand side, he still has his limits. Like Job, the 2nd chapter. How do you find my servant? How do you like my servant Job? And then, it was basically like, man, the only reason why Job keep praising you is because you keep blessing him. And you see that even though Satan was doing things on the left-hand side, he still followed the order. He's like, do whatever you want, just don't kill him. Will Esau do that? Hell no. And then we get into Psalms, the 37th chapter. I think it's 36 or 7. 37. In the first 2 verses, don't be dismayed at them. Don't be envious of them. Because we know that they're wicked, man. We see what they're about. Now, when you get into Ecclesiastes, the 1st chapter and the 9th verse, there's no new thing under the sun, roughly paraphrasing. It's going to be to a point where this is going to be the year of Jacob's trouble. But, they had the first lockdown. And prior to that, when I was coming into the truth, I remember watching that. It was a article where they burnt down that rainforest. And who has the capability of doing that? Jake don't. Jake ain't behind nukes. Jake ain't running no military. When you look at the United Nations, you don't really see Jake. You might have a Hamite, but a Hamite ain't a part of our people. It's these heathens, man. And then, like I said, you see the vibration of these great things that's going on. It's just they try to their best to sweep it under the rug. Okay? But we all know is you Edomites, you Amalekites that's doing this. Because like I said, the scriptures fit you. Yeah, Jake, we'll pop each other and shoot each other, be in gangs in the hood. But that's one of our curses, man. But y'all do things on a greater scale. Y'all kill each other in wars. Y'all have a history of like mass homicides and Trail of Tears. You know what you did to the so-called Southern Kingdom. All right. So it's you guys. That's why I say, look at John 10:10. The thief not to come but to steal and kill and destroy. That fits your resume. Those you all them checks, you fit the resume perfectly. And the reason why I brought up the Ecclesiastes 1:9, because you see things that's starting to repeat again. When y'all destroyed that rainforest the first time, that rainforest also, what I believe, the numbers could be wrong. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. But that rainforest was filtering 20% of the Earth's oxygen. So y'all destroying the ecosystem. Bro, we need oxygen. God, man, you guys are just so. Man, everything is fitting. It's fitting towards you guys. God is another. Oh God, man, that's Satan for you, brain fog. But you know, the Lord is about to expose you for everything that you've done, man. But you know how, since you know the wicked, they mess with a lot of sorceries. You know, the news, television, that vibration. They're going to try to sweep that under the rug, but it's going to be to a point where you can't anymore. Native tribes get their land back for reparations, and then you go down and destroy it. You go and burn it. To kill and to destroy. Anything in righteousness, in the vibration of righteousness, you want to destroy it. And use sorcery, wizardry, your so-called science. Got, you know, these chemtrails. Brother Elder Manat Zakba was doing a video from the these planes giving out fog. And then there was a brother, not a brother, but he was watching an article where this Edomite, he was like, yeah, you don't see anything now. He put on this flashlight, you can see particles, bro. And it was getting people sick. You monsters got it going. You guys are getting exposed. You know? And like I said, to destroy. Yeah, like I said, you destroyed the rainforest. Now you polluting the atmosphere. I mean, y'all are already doing chemtrails, but now these things that you're pumping out in the atmosphere is getting people sick. Everything you guys touch. When I was like getting into Ezekiel, the 4th chapter, when the Lord made Ezekiel eat dung, you know, basically shit, Look what you guys did to the food, bro. This food is really shit. It's nothing but GMO, genetically modified organisms, bro. Another brother was showing what everything's gonna be plant-based. Bro, we don't get the true benefits from fake organisms, bro. And then you see Esau. It's illegal to harvest your own water if you want to filter through the rain. That's illegal. But the body needs water. Then they're doing something if you want to make a garden. You got to get their seeds. It's not all, bro, it's just all sorts of madness, man. But we see who the real devil is, man. And y'all just increasing y'all resume. But nevertheless, I'm gonna try to do part 2, do another video. But again, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstones, teaching truth and sincerity. And also rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And we'll close out. Say shalom and on to the next lesson.